I think that like a lot of people who see this video are not gonna like the video, and I really don't care about you liking what I have to say. I'm saying it because it kind of needs to be said. If you're debating right now, you need to wake the fuck up. It's 2015. I am highly disappointed to find out that a few days ago, a bunch of people got into a room and sat around and argued about some shit that they read. That is extremely disheartening, and I'm sorry to the elders, but I'm even more disappointed that y'all sat around and co-signed this. Sorry, it has to be said. We have way bigger fish to fry. Y'all get into a room and want to throw information at each other because you think you right, because you think some shit you read is correct. Do you realize that at one point the entire world, the whole world, thought that the planet was flat? Really? And you want to sit around and argue some shit like you right? Come on, yo. Y'all both probably wrong. All of us can be terribly incorrect about everything that's happening. Y'all want to sit in a room and fucking argue about it. That shit is so stupid. I had no idea in my quest for knowledge, which has really been a lifelong thing, that I would ever come to a point where people on this level are really going at it like this over some shit that they fucking read. Like, that is blowing my mind. And then I find out that y'all are getting paid for this. Paid for this. I found out about the debates last year, and pardon my ignorance, but I had no idea that y'all did it for like money. I thought it was all for sport. Like, I didn't realize y'all were getting paid to do this. That is a whole nother level of disgusting. It truly is. And when I find out about the debates last year, I had to make it my mission to talk to people who I felt like were ready for real change, because I'm seeing that these people really aren't. I even had the opportunity to talk with one of them in particular, pardon me, whose name I will not say because I don't want to just stir up no drama, but you know who you are. We had a conversation about these debates, and you made it very clear to me how you don't even like doing them yourself. So I'm a little confused as to why a whole year later you're doing these debates. Like, that's crazy to me. Can anybody tell me one debate where everybody has left with one direct plan of action, of practical changes? Nope. Nobody can. I've never seen it. Nobody can tell me one. If you can give me one, then I'll take this video down and it'll be like I never even fucking said it. But the reality of it is you can't. Like, and the shit is utterly disgusting. What's most disgusting is that it's a bunch of people who have a following who really could be using their following for good, but you're not. And then people on a lower level want to be like, well, it's good entertainment. That shit's not entertaining. We don't have time to be fucking entertained anyway. There's a war against you. There's a war against you in the street. There's a war against you on a molecular level. There's a war against you on a spiritual level. I'm sorry. We don't have room for any more fucking bullshit ass entertainment, because that shit is not entertaining at all. And then people want to say, well, people who aren't awake go to the debates and they get information, you know, and they kind of like wake up. No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't. They're not waking up from that shit. What they're doing is going in and picking sides. And how are you truly awake if you don't even know the other person's side to make an educated, formulated decision about what side you're going to stand on? That's crazy. The first thing you'll need in a true debate is a swayable audience. Like, you need the audience to be able to maybe go with you because what they were already thinking might not be so. That's why you're debating it. You're trying to disprove some shit that they're saying in hopes that people as a whole will stop believing them and start believing you. But that kind of doesn't happen. And even if it did, what was the point in that? Nothing. Like, y'all turning this shit into battle rapping. This shit ain't for fun. This shit ain't for fucking kicks and shits and giggles. Like, that shit is pathetic. I can't find anybody to tell me when a debate has made people unified or work together, ever. And then to be getting paid, like, have any of y'all decided to take that money that you're getting paid and put it back into one pool and do something on a broader scale? Have any of y'all come together after these debates and sat down and had a roundtable discussion on how you're going to move forward? Have any of y'all at these debates given any practical information out to anybody? And please don't answer these questions, because I already fucking know the answers to them. Those questions, I don't want you to answer, like, because I already know the fucking answer. You know why I know the answer? Because I don't see anything happening. All I see is a bunch of dudes going into a room measuring their fucking dicks. Oh, my dick is bigger than yours. No, my dick is bigger than yours. Like, that shit is real fucking stupid, because all of y'all got little tiny penises compared to the penis that's really ramming all of us. Let's talk about that. I gotta go outside every day and look up in the sky and see the poison getting sprayed in the air that's killing us. That's probably what the fuck is wrong with y'all, for real. If it's not the food or the water, it's the air. Can we focus on some shit that matter? Food, clothing, shelter, security. We need to get back to economics. We don't know economics. We just don't. And we're never going to know it if we're sitting in a room arguing about some history and some shit that you read before that you feel passionate about. Who fucking cares? I got a lot of shit I feel passionate about. Who cares? The only thing that we need to be discussing as a unit, as a group, is how we're going to make sure the generations that come back to us get restored to this great power that everybody keeps talking about we used to have back in Africa. How we make sure that black people get recognized as the first, as the Hebrew Israelites want to make sure we get recognized as the first Jews. We're the first everything, so we kind of already know that. But how do we get back to that? We know that the white man is oppressing us. It's what the fuck they do. But at one point they weren't. So how do we get back to that? Y'all want to discuss some shit, discuss that. But if you're not sitting in a room discussing that with each other, you all with the fucking following, you're wasting your fucking time and you're misleading a whole lot of people, and you ought to be a fucking ashamed of yourself. And that's just the reality. And I don't care who don't fucking like it. And I don't care who got something to say. You know why? Because I'm not going to debate you about why you should not fucking debate. Sorry, I'm not. If you want to link up with me and we can do business and we can discuss economics and how we're going to move forward and what co-ops you got going on and what kind of gold shit you got stacked up, or who you know with resources so we can open up a fucking credit union, or what schools you know that are already popped off and established. Like, if you don't want to talk about that, we ain't got shit to fucking talk about. For real. And that's how it should be on the lowest level of how you deal with people you interact with on a day-to-day basis, and especially on a higher level with a bunch of people who want to walk around fronting and flossing about shit and debating with each other. I expect a whole lot from you because you want to walk around like you know every fucking thing. You know so much that you can get into a room and charge them motherfuckers to talk about it. You know that much that you could do all of that. But can none of y'all come together and do something? Generational change is what I'm talking about. See, I've sat down already and I've put the pen to the paper. I've reached out already to hundreds of people across this country and internationally. Everybody that I see just ain't ready for change yet that I'm connecting with. But you all actually have a following. People actually listen to the shit you got to say and they following you. But you're not offering any kind of national, generational change to our people. And you're dead ass wrong for that. You really are. So, if you want to get together and compare how big your dick is and how big and thick the book was that you read, do all of that. Okay? But at least finish your shit off with something practical for people to be able to do when they fucking leave. Like, come on. At least offer up a plan that maybe in 5 years from now could start to shift where we are as the people, like on a major level. But I don't want to see 5 years from now y'all still like the homies on the corner who got stuck there selling nicks and shit. Like, that's what y'all look like. Like, y'all still debating the same information over and over and over again. Like, fuck out of here. Seriously? And y'all the warrior class. Somebody once said to me that their mother told them that 2 grasshoppers arguing is a sight for the crow. Well, y'all motherfuckers are looking like some great old food to the crow. Stay the fuck out my way when you get eaten. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Like, that's the reality of the shit. It's time for everybody to grow the fuck up. You don't like it, you kiss my ass.